So that was the next step. One of the things that with my clients and other entrepreneurs that I talk to, they get a lot of shiny object syndrome.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
How would you like to achieve the first million? And today we have Hite with us. He's a fractional CFO, but also a property investor. So tell us, Hite, what are the 5 steps to make your first million?
Yeah, absolutely. So for me, the first thing that I needed to do was find something that I was interested in that added values to others that I could make money at. So once I started really digging it in on figuring out, okay, what am I going to do? I didn't start out as a real estate investor or a CFO. I started out by just doing general accounting work. And then once I figured out what I wanted to do and marry up business and finance, then I become racehorse focused. So that was the next step. One of the things that with my clients and other entrepreneurs that I talk to, they get a lot of shiny object syndrome. So they'll go from one business or one opportunity to another rather than really diving in and staying focused on what they're good at and what they initially fell in love with doing business for.
Tell me about it. Very powerful what you just shared.
Yeah.
Happen
And
a
then
lot. Yeah.
it does. And I think, it's really easy to get discouraged in business and say, okay, well, I know how to do this real estate thing, but maybe I'll go over here and do Bitcoin, or I'll go do this. And diversification's great.
If you know
But
what you're doing, tell me
yeah,
about being there. If I tell you a story, I will depress you. Let's don't go there.
right. But just kind of staying in the game that you started out playing until you really get to that $1 million mark or what you consider success. And then once you're on that journey and you're staying focused, then it's about spending less money than you make. It's really easy to, get into a better lifestyle or invest in other things in your business. And then you wind up spending more money than you have, which puts a lot of entrepreneurs in serious trouble because they have no cash flow. And then once, any type of event happens, they're in trouble. So
100%.
yeah. So those are some of the key things. And then once you get that stabilized as kind of a foundation, then it's time to invest in systems and processes so that you as the strategy person, as the thought leader, can step away and do more of that.
Yeah.
And then as your business grows and all of these things are in place, then it's time to take those profits and invest in assets to grow your net worth and to try to make some money while you're sleeping.
100%. Either I think that people out there, I was reading some statistics, yeah, and it's like 70% of the players, NFL players here in United States, they get they end up broke, and despite that they go pay millions to do the job, and the entrepreneurs also. In this podcast, a lot of people make millions, lose it, millions, lose it. So a lot of people talk about how to deal with failure. Nobody talks about how to deal with success. But and this is when you come to play, because we might think, oh, I mean, at the beginning, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to become a millionaire, you want to make the first million, you want to make a million. But after you make that million, you didn't know that the second part of the equation is coming. It's how to keep it. And again, exactly what you described. You start to see shiny objects. Number one, you think that you're the big deal. This was me, yeah. All these several, my first property business, we managed to sell over 5 million. I'm based in London. And then I'm thinking of the big deal, that I know everything, you see. And I did open an English school, and I opened that we were offering career advice services. Those businesses that were going good, you see, and I thought that was a big deal. All those businesses were running autopilot. I'm making money when I'm staying in my house. And I thought I knew it all. And then I opened a restaurant. I lost 2 years of my life and 200,000 pounds. And my other business almost collapsed. Exactly what you described, the shiny object. And I didn't know something that I can share with you now.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.